Why do magical girls die when their soul gems are shattered? Good morning, I'm Sayaka Miki's father. In this video, I will analyze that soul in the world of Madoka Magica, and why magical girls die when their soul gems are shattered. This analysis video assumes that you have already watched the Madoka Magica anime series. If you haven't watched this series yet, please watch it before continuing. As a premise, it is not confirmed that souls exist in our world, but it is almost confirmed that souls exist in the Madoka Magica's world. The basis on the Q-based line, you humans haven't been able to preserve the existence of soul from the beginning, right? From this line, we can understand that soul exists, but human science and technology can't detect their existence. Are you familiar with soul gems? Soul gems are that transform the souls of contracted magical girls. Actually, the magical girls we usually see are not their real bodies. The soul gems are their real bodies. Therefore, even if their bodies are injured, their lives are not in danger. But they will be if their soul gems are shattered. Also, they will die if their soul gems are separated from their bodies. Here a question arises. Why do magical girls die when their soul gems are shattered? Let's analyze the reason for the death of magical girls from Mami's cause of death. Mami dies in episode 3 after losing to the Witch of Sweets. Many people misunderstand that Mami died because her head was subverted, but since Mami's soul gems is in her head, she dies because the Witch of Sweets crushed her soul gem. If her soul gems has in a part other than her head, like Sayaka or Homura, would she have survived? Even if she lost her head, the soul gems is her main body, so it seems possible to regenerate her head and revive. However, the signal to regenerate the head is through to be sent from the brain, so it is impossible to regenerate the head in a state with the brain is lost. If there is a situation where regeneration is possible, it would be in the following two patterns. First, even if the brain is lost, the soul gem is main body, so it can think only with the soul gem. Signals related on life, such as regenerating the body, are sent from the spinal cord. Probably the first pattern is impossible. The basis for this is that in the scene where Madoka threw away Sayaka's soul gems, after Sayaka revived, she said, What is it? And didn't understand the situation. If thinking could be done only with soul gems, while she has being transported by the truck, so she should have thought, I'm thinking transported by a truck. There was no description of while being transported by the truck, so it is thought that Sayaka's body is sinking, and the soul gems is supplying magical power to maintain the body. Regenerating the second point, there is no description, so I can say anything, but I probably don't think it is possible. A spinal reflex is a quick, involuntary movement that occurs when the spinal cord directly issues instruction without going through the brain in response to an external stimulate. Typical examples include pulling your head away when you touch something hot and your foot jumping up when you tap below your knee. Spinal reflexes are related to simple muscle contraction and relaxation and don't have the ability to perform advanced processing such as reconstructing complex tissues or regenerating organs. It is considered biologically impossible to regenerate a complex structure like the head with just spinal reflexes. From these considerations, it is thought that magical gods are not as immortal as they are said to be, and they will die if their heads are instantly destroyed. At least, it was found that soul gems is not existence that controls thinking. This is surprising, as a soul and thought are sometimes regarded as the same. If we remove thinking from what we think of as a soul, what will remain? I think it is an emotion. In the world of Madoka Magica, emotion is the true nature of a soul and essential part of human being. Witches have lost their physical bodies and only have emotions, so they are depicted as beings that only spread misfortune without reason. Let's organize the role of the soul gems. Considering the role of the soul gems from the regeneration process of magical god explained so far. First, receive through from the brain. The second, feedback to the magical god's body. Third, store magical power. These three can be considered. Here, I'm curious about how communication is done between the brain and the soul gem. Probably it is thought that communication is done using magical power, not electromagnetic waves. Therefore, the neural circuit of magical gods don't operate with electrical signals but with magical power. Also, magical power can communicate wirelessly over short distance, but it needs to be in contact with the body during battle to prevent delays. In other words, the soul gem play the role of an emotional energy communicator and battery. The reason why magical gods die when the soul gems are destroyed is thought to be because the body maintenance by magical power can no longer be maintenance. This is the end of the video. I recently went to Osaka to meet my friends, but I got gastrometrics on the day I wasn't supposed to hang out, so I couldn't meet them. I couldn't eat anything for 3 days, so I lost about 3 kilograms. Everyone, please be careful about food poisoning. If you think this video is interesting, please subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up. See you next video.